Thank you, Kelly. And I'm just a little sheep too. We're all following the same guy, same Jesus. Hey, during this Reformation Sunday, we are reminded that the transforming Word of God is continually reforming and renewing the church in every age. Just as society changes around us and the church has to adapt to new challenges and opportunities of each age. The challenges and opportunities may come from within the church as an institution, or they may come from outside through changes in society. In Martin Luther's day, 500 years ago, the church was the most powerful institution on earth. More powerful than any single government. And that absolute power had corrupted the church to its core. Even the scriptures were being twisted to say what the powers that be wanted them to say. So Martin Luther, a German priest and professor, responded by taking the Word of God and giving it to the people. He translated the Bible into the common language so that anyone could read it for themselves and interpret the Word of God for themselves. That action was a priceless gift because before that time, the Bible was only available in Latin, and only wealthy, educated people could read Latin and so read the Bible. And they were not about to buck the system. So Luther interpreted the Bible into the common language and gave the Word of God to God's people. And Luther said that Jesus forgives sins directly, so that no priest has the power to condemn or withhold forgiveness from anyone. That comes directly from Jesus to you. There were several other major changes that Luther instituted as a response to the challenges of his day. But, as I said, each age produces its own challenges and its own opportunities. Today we have an odd turning of the tables. Today we have almost the opposite set of events challenging the church. Today the church institution is not the most powerful institution on earth. In fact, the church has been significantly decreasing, and the larger church has been significantly decreasing in number of members and decreasing influence, and the morality of our politics or the morality of our movies, our online interactions and society in general. So the church as an institution is not the powerhouse that it once was. And we have other religions like Buddhism and Islam becoming a part of our everyday interactions and influences. It is an odd turning of the tables since Martin Luther's day. And we mostly see this decline of the larger church as a very threatening thing. We mostly see this decline of the authority and the moral power of the church in society. We mostly see this as a terrible thing, and the increasing of other religious voices as a threatening thing. And yet, what if this is simply a new phase in the life of the church throughout the centuries? You know, when you're on top of the world, you don't have any reason to be humble. You don't have any reason to ask yourself whether you're whether you're doing the right thing and whether you're really proclaiming the Word of God, the gospel of Jesus. And so maybe this is a time where we as the church will begin to refocus and remember what we are all about. We have been given the living Word of God, which is not just some nice words written in a book. The living Word of God is the powerful force in your life that gives you true hope and freedom. Not just the hope that you'll have more wealth tomorrow than you do today, but the transcendent hope that God has a plan for our world in spite of global warming. The transcendent hope that God has transformed you into an eternal child of God, and you can see and live in eternity, both now and forever. The true Word of God is a living Word that inspires you to live for something larger than yourself. It inspires you to live with joy and hope and wonder and freedom. You may be able to get that from reading the Bible, but it would be the Spirit of God flowing through that reading. Mostly you see and feel that living Word of God flowing through the people around you this day. These are the people that show you how forgiveness really works. These are the people that show you through their daily lives how the presence of Jesus can bring you through any of the challenges or pain of life. These are the people who are living in eternity, caring for people throughout their lives, caring for their neighbors and their co-workers, sacrificing, giving their time and money to help more needy persons, more needy members of our world. Some help in the local soup kitchen, PAL. Some provide foster care. Some actually save a person's life through adoption. Our national church cares for refugees in Syria and around the world. We dig wells for water in Africa and provide livestock and seed for farmers there. This is the living Word of God that Jesus inspires among us through His words in the Bible and through the words and actions of His people here and throughout the world. The living Word of God is powerful and active in every age. It is the power of God in the world. You and I should not be so concerned that the institutional church is not the political or social powerhouse that it once has been in different ages. Rather, you should rejoice that the living Word of God is opening your heart and mind to eternity. And so you get to be a living force in the world. You get to be the transcendent hope to your neighbors and your co-workers, to your friends and family, and to these, your people. Through the living Word of God, you get to be a little Jesus, or maybe a lot of Jesus, to everyone around you. In Jesus' name.